As part of the Progress-specific platform, OpenEdge provides an application development and deployment environment for any device using its multi-tenant enterprise database. As applications evolve and become complex, it is difficult to remember every place an ABL construct is used. In this demonstration, we'll see how a programmer who is new to a project team can use references to search for the security interface he's been asked to modify. Here is some code from the AutoEdge the Factory sample. Steve is a developer who is new to the project team, and he's been asked to look after the security code. Before he changes even a single line of code, Steve wants to identify any code that might be affected by his changes. Since security is common to all parts of the application, he knows that he should begin with the common infrastructure projects. During the development phase, all 3 common infrastructure projects are in the workspace. He begins with the Common Infrastructure Client folder. In the Project Explorer view, he selects the iSecurityManager.cls file and right-clicks to select References, Workspace. The results are shown in the Eclipse search view. From the top line, he can see 11 matches were found in the workspace. In the search view, he can step through all the references returned by selecting the Show Next Match icon. The highlight moves to the next reference in the search view list and opens the related file in the editor view, placing the cursor at the next match. He can select again to find the next match. He can expand all matches with the plus sign icon and collapse all matches with the minus sign icon. Upon closer inspection of the returned list, he notices that all the files appear to be located in the client projects. Since he searched the workspace, he was anticipating results from all projects, but notices that nothing has been returned for the server projects. In the online help for Find References, he discovers that the search for object-oriented ABL types depends on the project's ProPath information. Types are resolved based on the ProPath entries. Types with the same names are resolved by their package name. If the package names are the same, then the types are resolved based on the order of the ProPath entries. The References search takes into consideration the ProPath and package names, just as the code would at compile time and when running the application. He checks the ProPath for the Common Infrastructure Client project. With the project selected, he selects File, Properties, and expands Progress OpenEdge. Then he selects ProPath. Notice that Root Source, Common Infrastructure Shared Bin, and Source Entries are in the ProPath, but the Common Infrastructure Server is not. No references to the code in the Common Infrastructure Shared project were returned because the package name was limiting the search to the client projects first. If Steve returns to the Project Explorer view and expands the Common Infrastructure Server, he can search for references within that project. Before he searches, he can close all open files in the editor and all current search views. This time he finds the references to iSecurityManager.cls in the Common Infrastructure Server project. It returns 30 matches, and the results can be reviewed in the same manner. Notice that none of the client code was found to reference iSecurityManager.cls because the ProPath for this project and the package name of the reference are limiting the search to the project and not to the entire workspace. If he returns to the online help, Steve can find a short list of references that are not found by the References options, as well as the long list of constructs that can be found. If he expected different results than those returned, he knows to check the online help section for any special considerations based on the construct selected for searching. This completes our look at the reference that helps developers find all the references of an ABL construct in project or workspace.